Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel and happy Monday. I'm at home. Wild. It was spring break last week, and so obviously I went home for spring break, and I decided to stay at home for Monday and Tuesday as well because I don't have any in-person classes until Wednesday, so I thought I'd just stay home, be with my cat. My sister is student teaching at a school today in person, and my mom and dad are at work, so I pretty much have the house to myself besides the occasional time when my dad will come back home, stop at home between calls. He's a large animal vet, so he comes home in between calls and stuff. But yeah, I am gonna get up and take you along with me this week. A good old-fashioned weekly vlog for this week's video. So I hope you enjoy, and let's have a productive day today, shall we? I think we shall. Okay, the first thing I'm actually going to do is sign up for classes for summertime. I just have one class to sign up for this summer, which is kind of awesome. Between my freshman and sophomore year, I had 3 classes. Then I dropped it down to 2 last year and now 1 this year. So that's kind of awesome that I've been able to slowly go down, but I'm going to sign up for classes right now, make sure everything goes through, and check in with you guys later. Woohoo! As you can see, well, maybe see from my dusty computer screen, I have successfully enrolled in Educational Psychology 330, which is part of my Childhood and Adolescent Studies certificate. I started every morning at home stretching, and it's something that I definitely should keep doing. I don't follow any video or anything, I was just watching a video for fun while I was stretching, but it was like a really relaxing way to start every morning. Here I was reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I don't remember all of the homework that I did, as this vlog was filmed 2 weeks ago now, but I do know that I was working on honors homework right here, and I was reading parts from a book called Marriage: A History. I'm taking on Carolyn Gervin's Epic 2 program currently for workouts. I haven't done heavy weight training in quite a while actually. I tend to favor lots of cardio because for some reason I, and I think many other women, kind of just have like a fear of building muscle, but I'm really enjoying this program. It definitely kicks my butt every time, and this is just a small portion of the workout I did. I finished the workout. I'm dead. I'm gonna be in so much pain tomorrow. Oh my gosh. My legs were shaking so badly. I definitely need to stretch right now, which I'm going to do for probably about 20 minutes, and then I'll take a shower and eat lunch. But holy crap, that was so painful. As you can see throughout this vlog, most of my days are centered around work, and today, of course, was no exception. Okay, I just finished practicing for voice lessons for over an hour, and I have a master class that I signed up for a while ago coming up in about 5 minutes. It's a Zoom master class with an actor, so very excited about that. Master class is done. It was pretty decent. I've never really done anything like it before, but it was lots of like stretching, but also some like harder movements. Harder movements. Anyway, I'm so hungry right now because it's almost 9 o'clock and I haven't eaten dinner, but this is what Mom made for dinner, this like enchilada thing and some rice, and there's guacamole in here, and I have chips, and so I'm gonna devour this and probably also have a bowl of cereal because I'm just that hungry. And I'm gonna watch The Office as well.
Oh my God, what's wrong with my outfit?
Good morning, guys. I have about 6 minutes until I have my university housing interview for a job this summer. I'm not going to take a job unless they also offer me free housing. They have a few free housing like spots available. So if they offer me a spot, I'll take the job. I'm applying for 3 different jobs as well. Outreach assistant, security, and painting. I would prefer to paint because then I'll be on my feet all day, which I would much rather do. So I'm just going to check my emails quickly before that interview, make sure my phone's off, and sip coffee. And then I have the interview. The first of many meetings, because after that I have a meeting with a representative. Well, are they a representative? I don't know. They're like the head of recycling for the Office of Sustainability. Sorry, my voice keeps like cracking because, you know, I just woke up. And anyway, we have this thing on campus where you can create green fund proposals. And so I'm meeting with her to discuss that. And then after that, I have a voice lesson. So crazy. Anyway, I'm just gonna go through my emails and then that'll be that. Okay, I feel like I straight up glitched for the first few questions. I got so nervous for some reason, and I think a lot of it is just because I was super tired. So I actually glitched out, I think. I was just like, I don't know how to answer this question. I mean, it wasn't like awful. I just repeated awful 3 times. That's kind of how it was. Like, I just felt like I didn't know how to answer the question, and I couldn't think of an example. So I got nervous all of a sudden, but that's okay. I think overall it went okay. I'm not really sure. We'll see. The guy had a baby in the background as well because he was working from home, so I think he was a little bit distracted, but it might have worked out in my favor because it gave me more time to think about the questions before I had to answer them, and I think some of the questions went okay, but yeah, at the beginning of the interview, I was like, what the heck am I saying? How did I just forget English? Like, I just suddenly went down to like a 3rd grade level of comprehension and speaking quality, and I didn't have anything cohesive to say. So hopefully it was okay. Now I just have to fill out this form thing that they need me to fill out. Otherwise, they can't continue with the process. And apparently, I'm supposed to find out about the job by April 9th. So exciting. Okay, I just finished the meeting for the proposal. I got kind of more questions than answers, which I think is pretty typical for like anything like this, but I have some great next steps to look forward to, which is exciting. I'm also now super hungry, but I can't even eat because I have a voice lesson in 5 minutes. Go me. Okay, I am now finished with my voice lesson and I'm officially starving, so I'm going to make my bowl. That's been in the freezer, which means it's probably now like rock solid, so I'm gonna have to take it out and like leave it out for a little bit now. But yeah, I finished my voice lesson. It was okay. We'll give it an okay. But yeah, I'm so excited to eat this breakfast bowl sort of thing. What's it called? Smoothie bowl. That's the word I'm looking for. So excited to have my smoothie bowl and take like a tiny little break. I'm just gonna watch this Holly Gabrielle video because she just posted a full day in my life, which is 19 minutes long. So I'm gonna take a little 20-minute break, eat my smoothie bowl, and relax a little bit just because it's been kind of a stressful morning moving from the interview to the meeting to my voice lesson, and I just need a little bit of a brain break. Here I was working on some notes for theater history. Hey y'all, I'm all showered now and back at my desk, and I'm about to start some theater history homework. I have a big notes assignment to do and I don't want to do it at all. All I want to do is read this book for book club called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, because everyone has been texting in and saying that the ending is like so like crazy, like it has their emotions going wild, and I want to know what happens, and all I want to do is just sit down and read the book for hours and finish it, because I'm actually pretty far behind. I have a lot to read before Friday, but I can still get it done. But I need to save it. I need to wait until tonight to sit down and read it, and in the meantime I need to do theater history notes until honors class at 4:45. Yay.
Okay, this is officially the cutest thing I've ever seen. Cubbies. I totally forgot about cubbies.
Okay, I just finished my honors class, and it may still be going on right now. I stayed after. The class always extends way longer than, like, it actually is supposed to go to. I think it went okay. Something that I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit is that a recent essay I did. It didn't go very well for me, in my opinion. I haven't even gotten a grade back on it yet, but I have gotten the comments back. I'm rather frustrated with myself because I had written this real long, rough draft, and I made a lot of mistakes in the revision of it. I basically cut out things that I should have kept and kept things that weren't even necessary. So, yeah, it wasn't really mess ups in the drafting, it was more mess ups in the revising of it. And that was just really frustrating. And even like 2 days after it was due, I was biking, and all of a sudden I realized like that I had holes in my argument, that things weren't tied up like as tightly as they should have been, and I was just so frustrated because I couldn't rehand it in. So all that's to say, I was kind of feeling a bit stupid, feeling like I looked very stupid, and so I wanted to come into class today and prove that I wasn't, a complete idiotic piece of trash. But of course, when you put that amount of pressure on yourself, you're bound to screw up. So I like fully glitched. I like totally forgot my point in class. I had started speaking and I had to mute my Zoom camera. I literally, like, I don't know, my brain glitched out and I couldn't remember what I was going to say, which isn't really that big of a deal, but it's kind of embarrassing. And I'm sure all of that was just stemming from the amount of pressure I was putting on myself to try to say everything perfectly to rectify the fact that my essay didn't go well. Oh well, it's fine. I cut myself off at 6:30. The class ends at 6. We stayed after, and then I cut myself off at 6:30 because I was like, I know I'm going to ruminate over everything I could have said better, so I need to just cut myself off now. I wish I could just move on and not have to, like tear myself apart for everything that I slightly said incorrectly, or worry that someone interpreted my facial expression in a way that I didn't mean or whatever, but that's just kind of what I do, I guess, with everything. is I sit and ruminate about what I could have done to be better. And not only that, but honestly more is like I sit and ruminate about why I can't just be better. Anyway, that's what's going on in my life right now. Good morning. I'm about to sign on for my crisis text line shift. Woohoo. I started off my day with some homework, and then my sister drove me back to my university, which is about a 2-hour drive from my house. We first had to stop in the city though, so my sister could do some student teaching stuff. She actually had to tour the school that she was about to student teach at. So we stopped in that city, and then we drove to the city where my college is in, and that's why I don't have a lot of footage for Wednesday. Back on campus, and it's time for class. See you soon. Actually, it's technically dances rehearsal, but class nonetheless. Hey y'all, sorry that this has been like such a weird day on Wednesday, I've just been kind of not at all active vlogging because I've just been, busy driving back to campus, taking class, and then I met up with one of my friends, and now I'm doing crisis text line shift, so yeah. Woohoo. I actually think that watching this time lapse back is kind of interesting just to see how like sympathetic my facial expressions are. It's almost as if I'm truly listening to the person, even though I'm really just reading the words, but it's kind of interesting. I guess this is how my face looks while I work at Crisis Text Line. Who knew? Also, if you're curious, I volunteer 4 hours a week, and this shift was from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. Just finished a meeting for this honors project I'm in, and now I'm headed off to get my weekly COVID test. Woohoo. And I'm wearing the shell earrings that my friend got me from her spring break. So cute. Love them. Again, on Thursday, I also didn't take a lot of footage, but most of my day was just sitting in the Honors College study area, doing work, then going to honors class, and then being really tired because I had had such a lack of sleep from working at Crisis Text Line until midnight and then having to wake up early for the Honors College meeting. So it was kind of a mess in terms of my sleep schedule, and that's why I was really tired and did not vlog much. Happy Good Friday. Do you say Happy Good Friday? Is that a thing to say? I'm not really sure. I am going to quickly take a shower, then I'm going to go to Starbucks and treat myself to some Starbucks this morning, even though my bank account probably doesn't want me to treat myself to Starbucks, but I'm going to anyway. And then what I'm going to do is create a to-do list because I have a plethora of things to do this weekend in terms of projects and assignments and just work. So I'm feeling a little stressed. I'm also going home today because, of course, if it's Good Friday today, it's Easter this weekend. And yeah, I'm very anxious and nervous and stressed out because I really haven't been able to get on a schedule this week, of course, because I was home Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I came here in the middle of Wednesday, and now I'm going right back home, so I really haven't established any sense of schedule, and it's just all kind of a mess. So once next week hits, I'll be able to like get back on track, get back on schedule, and everything will be figured out again. But in the meantime, I have a ton of assignments due for Monday and Sunday, so I kind of need to at least get on the work track right now, even though my schedule is a mess. I have dances rehearsal at 1 o'clock and I have to leave at like 12:40 because I have to catch the bus. And today I also signed up to do an event about 3 weeks ago, one of the new student interview events where basically it's like a Q&A panel for new students coming to this university. So I don't have a lot of time to do actual work. So my main goal this morning is actually to just organize when I'm going to do the work this weekend. So that way I can lower my anxiety levels because I'll be like, no, I actually do have time to do all of this. I've planned it out. We've got it taken care of. And then maybe I'll attempt to do one of the assignments I have to do or like 2 of the small assignments or something. Okay, that was a lot of word vomit, but all of it pretty necessary. So I'm going to find an outfit now, take a quick shower, and head out to Starbucks. So I'll take you along with me. I actually ended up going to the university coffee shop, not Starbucks. I just finished reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab, I think, and it was amazing. It was so good. So I'm gonna write it down in my books read for 2021, and then I have to leave for dances rehearsal. I picked up a smoothie bowl for lunch before dances rehearsal, and then my sister picked me up right after dances rehearsal, and we had pizza waiting for us at home for dinner.